You guys are the first people I'm talking to this morning. Hence, my voice is like this. Today is the 2nd of June. This is when the week is starting because yesterday was fast and it was on a Monday and it was a holiday. I have around 4 hours to study for my exams, which are there in the evening at 5:30. I'm studying German. I have my first drop back to selling clothes, per se, let me just call it that. On Sunday, it's like really vital because previously I was known as a thrift store. Now I'm an online boutique. I'm still sourcing one of ones. I'm not doing the style where you get like 10 things of one product, of like how boutiques are and like properly new. I just needed to change the language used with my store. Yeah, there are a lot of things happening. I need to go to hospital. I'm really very obsessed about the relaunch per se of my thrift store. I still even haven't made content because I'm really battling with what content to make because I'm coming back as some sort of luxury brand and yeah, just a lot. Like I need to meet presentation. With all these, I need to make sales. Without sales, the business doesn't run. I need cash flow. It's just yeah, I need to read right now until 12 and then we continue and then I leave, go to school. Yeah, I'll just catch you guys up. I'm going to school now for my exams. I have never read for exams like this, that I will say. Today is Wednesday. I have an exam at 5:30. Now I want to take content for my clothes, for my boutique. I need to get used to calling it boutique at around 12. I should be done. So I study for my it's 10:02. Latest, I should be done by 12 so that I study for my exam until like from 12:30 to 2:30. Then I leave home at 3. My exam, essentially you are called in 2 by 2. So whichever time I reach, even at 7, I'll find a partner. So I want to be there latest by 6:37. I am shooting my last item, but I've really struggled because of this wind. This thing keeps on falling because the stems are really lightweight. So hopefully we just do this one quickly. Even my, what is it called? My dummy has, like the bust area has gotten inside because it fell down with the bus. So this is the last item. This is such a beautiful skirt. I hope it fits first of all. I'm on time also. I have 17 minutes left. Oh, this skirt is small. But do you guys see the vision? This would like a, what is it called? Like a shirt on a night out. Oh, this is tea. So now I need to come up with a new way to shoot it. Let me show you guys well. Can you see the material? I think now the bust has died fully. It's still standing-ish. It is now 1:36. You can't see well, but it's okay. 1:37. I spoilt my screen because I was tired and I was sleeping and I was working. So I let go of my phone, it fell down and the skin like pulled up. I was lucky to even have it saved. It's just that scratch. And the cost of fixing an iPhone screen, I am fine with it. Let it stay like that. So right now it's 1:37. I have remembered I haven't posted. I was to post as I was eating and I was listening to TikTok DJs. Let me show you. You see this account? This account, he has such good mixes. So that's what I was listening to. It's interesting. I don't follow him, but as I scroll, I always get his videos. So I just like listening to it. So I've remembered I needed to post. So I'm gonna extend my time to study to become 2. So I post and whatnot and what is for my drop, and then I have showered. So all I need to do is study. The thing is, I also studied before, so this is now like refreshing my mind because there are a lot of things running through my mind. It's presence. Presence is basically the oral exam, so I need to practice for it. And we were told yesterday, so you see, like there's four parts of the exam. There's the expression, Horen is listening, there's the writing, and there's the lesson. Lesson is reading. There's that. So basically, if you fail one category, you will repeat the full thing. So it's not a matter of where you fill in marks. Like you say, I will pass this too. I get 100%, and it will add on to this other one that I'll fail. You have to pass all of them. So yeah, but I'm not badly off. Yesterday we were also doing practice in class. I was saying things, good things. Yeah, so let me study. I'll catch you guys. I don't know when, but yeah. I'm doing an audio with ChatGPT to do like final touch ups. I have a specific chat in ChatGPT that I ask about my German things. So I'm trying to them to see. Sprechen, we have do it with your sich so stellen. Basically, it is introducing yourself. Ich heiße Leslie McConger, bin 23 Jahre alt. Ich keine Kinder. I cannot say what. Oops. Kids. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie, we are stuck. So, that's part. Guys, I'm confused. I've confused myself. Yo! This is not the time. Oh. Okay, let's calm down. Chat, I've confused myself. Like I think I've oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so if it's drinking, I can say SN. I'm done with my exams. I'm going to LX to just use the washing. Today is the next day. I'm from washing clothes. That's why I am upset. The clothes were a lot, worth 2 weeks, and they had to be washed today because I soaked them yesterday. Now I want to go and take breakfast. It's around 11. I started at like 9:30. Today I have a lot to do, and I really tried to wake up early. I was to wake up at 3. I did wake up. I had a chore I needed to do. I needed to wash utensils. I tried even to touch cold water. So I wake up, but I just physically couldn't. So I was to do a lot. I'm supposed to post a carousel, create the carousel first, study for my exams. I have 3 parts today. Yeah, those are the major things. And now the washing of the clothes, and there's the normal eating. There's sometimes when I'm busy like this, I'll forget to eat. So I want to eat now, otherwise I won't eat. So I haven't, the clothes are washed, but they haven't hung. I'll do them another day. No, another, it can be another day, but I'll just do them at some point. But since they are washed, it's easy to hang. Then now I take breakfast, then go and study a bit because I just need to study so I relax, and then I can continue doing the other things. I don't know if I'll study first or do the carousel first, but yeah, it's hectic. I wish I could wake up at 3, but I just woke up and said, exam is a matter of life and death, but my body physically can't. I will shut down in the middle before I deliver. But I think I'm still in good time because I need to leave the house at 3:30 and it's 11. So if I can do the carousel by 1, 1 to 3 with proper adrenaline, I will study and understand, and 3 to 3:30 shower, and let's see how it goes. I finished the layout, so this is the ending. I feel like this is the I'm done. They said if your book looks like this, you're the scholar. You see. I've done what I've done. I'm gonna go to school. My exam starts at 7. I'm not gonna leave now. I'm gonna leave in a few. If I leave, if I reach earlier than 6:30, earlier than 6, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna enter that exam room at like 6:30. I don't want to hear what people have studied and maybe me. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I said I'd update you guys tomorrow. Yesterday, I didn't think it would be me at 2 a.m. It's now 2:25. I was working and time keeps on and going, and I'm still not done. Even I was doing measurements for my store, so hence the tape measure. Tomorrow is when I'm doing the early access and the preview, so I needed to have like measurements ready because tomorrow I'm going very far for like a side quest to get money. I'm gonna help create content so that we get a 2-year lease for a property. I'll show you guys tomorrow. In case you're interested, you'll reach out to me. Yeah, so we are gonna do that. I'm going with Vivian. So this is what I was doing. So I'm doing measurements in inches and in centimeters, and as much as it is for me to align with my brand values, it is a lot of work. Thank God I also committed to just be doing 6 to 8 items, because if I have 40 items, where do I start? Yeah, I have more work to do. I need to start getting ready at 5:30. It's now 2:30 technically. Oh, and I've broken my tooth. I used to wonder how people in dental get emergency. I've broken my tooth. I was eating like the stick for a pin pop, and I just had my tooth is broken. Yeah, like it's broken into two, but the roots are still intact. So I need to actually go to the doctor tomorrow, because I've seen if you wait, you'd get an infection. The worst thing you'd ever want in your life is a tooth infection. So that would be a bit hectic to get a walk in. But I'll figure it out, because tomorrow is when I'm gonna get my stockings. I went for measurements today. I was risking my life because I would have been late for the exams. Also, the exams, guys, I did well. I gave everything in that exam. So I'm waiting to see if the exam would give me the same thing, give me everything. So I hope I get good marks and it balances out. What else? Tomorrow is a fun day, but I'm such an adult. Do you know this week Leslie Murembe has not procrastinated? I've been on a clock, but adulting, I guess. I want to be a child again. If you're a child, don't want to be an adult. It's not fun. I'm responsible for myself. I have to take myself to the hospital because of my tooth. My parents want to take me. Not fun at all. So let me just write a to-do list of all things I'm supposed to do, then realize, then decide if it's a must. I do it now. But each time I ask myself, is it a must? Previously, when I was younger, and I'm just 23, I was saying it's not a must and I sleep. No, it's a must. Germany. Guys, I'm turning 24. Do you know my mother had me when she was 26? Me, there is no signs. Anyways, see you guys when I next speak the camera. Good morning. Update. I have managed to wake up, but my head feels like a box. I don't know how to explain. I'm from showering. It's now 6. In an ideal world, now I should be sleeping. But let's hope this grind pays off. Because guys, when I get rich, hey. So since 5:30 when I woke up, right now is when I'm sitting. I got to, okay, so basically my plan was, as of yesterday, it was like this. I wake up at 5:30, be in town at 10, and in between 5:30 and 10 I would have gotten ready and gone to the hospital to pick my stockings, which I talked about yesterday. So what happened is, the previous night when I was talking, I had just broken my tooth, or rather cracked my tooth, like a few hours before, and it was severe because it was split across. So now I googled and I saw if I don't go and seek immediate attention, it would get an infection. So I decided, since I'm going to get my stockings there, I might as well get dental assistance there. I asked if there's dental there. They said there's dental there. So now I was there at 9:30. The queue was long, and it's like, first I was to see the doctor, then I'm going to x-ray, then when I come back the doctor has finished the shift. Now I have to wait for the next doctor. People are many. There are people who are already my clients and have sort of established a rapport. So it was just hectic. I was there, and again I told you guys I was supposed to go to Limotho to shoot a video for the house. so that we market it. It was hectic. I left there at, technically I have done a 9 to 5 there. I have worked with the people in that hospital. So it is like I got angry. It even reached a point I was just like, whatever happens, happen. I was operating as a robot. So after that, I went to Klabu because I was like, after this hectic day, a good meal is what will solve my issues. I could swear by Onea's Klabu, but what they gave me was just whatever. This is what they gave me, and this is what I usually eat. So there were no greens. Basically, they had fried the chicken and just poured like stew on top. I thought it's like that, but I wasn't sure when I received my meal. Then I went to pay. I went in front because that's where I could reach her. I checked and I saw it someone else being served with fried chicken and then very light soup. If you check the two evidence I've shared, one is very thick, the other one is like watery. They pour on top and they give you like two chapatis. It wasn't a good meal, so it didn't help me. Then I walked to Alex. So basically, from what happened in Oneas, I have business lessons. I would swear by Oneas. Even when I was talking about going to Oneas, I was very excited. I was like, I'm going to show you guys where to eat, because in Club it's basically a combination of a lot of vibandas. That one is like the mother. That's like the good one. So now, once I went, they obviously brought me the food and I didn't like it. And I was just thinking, as a businessman now, because even as I was paying, they increased the price by 10 bob. So it's usually 160, which is usually a good deal. Now it's at 70 valid, but now it needs to be at par as what they're offering. With that one experience that I have had, my hype around Klabu has technically died, and I don't think I'd ever go back because of that experience. Before, I'd be excited about that thick soup and that juicy chicken and well cooked and not necessarily fried, but now I'm just like, I might go and I might find the same experience again, so I can get something for the same price here. Do you know right now, like for example, chips is 150, so would I walk to Klabu because it's not within town, it's like outside town, State House Road? Would I walk to Klabu to pay 170? And I'm not so sure, do I just buy chips 150 here, or do I buy a hot dog for 120? And the goal is just to fill your stomach. When I was thinking about coming to tell you guys this, I was like, I've been in business since 2021. 5 years. Interesting. That's very interesting. It feels like it's just yesterday and I'm still a baby in business. Then now, with where the economy is, you cannot compete at a price level. That cannot be your game. Even generally in business, price cannot be your game. Value proposition should be your game. Something that is very unique to you, and that's something that only you can do. You can have a copy paste business with another person, but 1% of what you do different is what people come to you specifically for. So previously, people used to play the playing ground of compete under price, but now the limitation of competing with price, it would be like, I'd go to the cheapest person, so you'd lose customers because you don't have a value proposition. Someone would go to the cheapest customer, and now it's like, I am going to spend the highest or the lowest money to the person who would give me the most value. With Oneas, what I've done, they could have, yes, increased their prices. I'm sure even now the other people have increased their prices, but keep food at par. Also, I think it's because I went at like 5, so when food had ended, so it was like damage control. The remaining stew that is there, they have added water, they have boiled it. There's no chicken, there's chicken that was fried. They do that. So basically what I'm saying, get your value proposition and eat, sleep, breathe it, and swear by it. Basically, especially if you're starting business, if you're starting business today, you're at advantage. When you're starting business, you have like 5 customers in a month. You would tie their items with a ribbon, you'll put for them flowers, you'd write handwritten cards, compared to someone who's doing volume. So that's something we should consider. And I thought that I want to be talking more about business and my thoughts on business, and I felt like this is a good segue. Tell me if this is what you guys would like to say more, and if you have any questions, I can be a consultant for you. I enjoy it, so you can ask me in the comments and I can answer, or I can make a video about it. And now I want to work 6. Can you see? Just know it's 6. I have to post for my store at 8, and the content to be made is a lot. I was even saying, because I left my laptop in LX, I should have just carried my laptop and worked there the whole day. And I woke up at 5:30. Another thing with me, between up to 12 noon and going back, my brain is never working, but after 12, that's when my brain worked. I hadn't eaten the whole day, but my tooth have been helped. So I'll see you guys when I finish my store stuff. You see, no matter how I feel, no matter how tired I am, I still have to show up for this business.
Last time we talked, you had nothing to say. You chose to walk, give what we had away.
I am now packing and driving my thoughts, so I go home. I am so tired. This is an interesting way to end the vlog, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Telling me what you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one next week. If you have any business questions or dilemmas, you can leave them in the comment section, and I'd be sure to answer you. Or you can even DM me. My email and my Instagram is in the description box.